Aloha, beautiful souls. Welcome to the Sagittarius video. Tarot Ohana, thank you so very much for joining me today for this video. I hope that you are doing amazing. Due to the fact that I am short on time today, I will not be able to pick the winner today for today's contest. However, I will be picking all the winners for the fire and earth signs tomorrow and putting all 6 of you in one video. You still get your free reading if you get selected. So be sure to comment down below so that you can be entered into the drawing for the next Sagittarius video, which I believe will be on Friday. I've already pre-shuffled your cards, my dear Sagittarius, and we are going to go ahead and split the deck and get right into it. All right. 2 of coins. The Page of Wands. 4 of coins. Ooh, coins, coins, coins. 9 of cups. Ace of Wands. Knight, or King of Swords. Page of Cups. The Fool. The Knight of Swords. A lot of people showing up today. And Justice. Overall energy is the Knight of Coins. Gosh, a lot of knights are showing up in today's readings, which is interesting because I put the cards back randomly and then shuffle. So it's very odd for the same cards to be coming out for each sign. So this seems to be kind of a collective fire energy right now. All right. When we have the Knight of Coins, something's moving very, 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 very slowly. What I am seeing is I feel like this is financial in nature. So sometimes we see career, sometimes we see love. I'm really feeling finance related. So I feel like there's been a situation where it's taken you a while perhaps to get your finances in order or to earn a specific amount of money that perhaps you need to earn. You know, we are nearing the end of the month, so you could be kind of focused on, you know, your mortgage payment, your rent, your car payment, something like that, like a big ticket item. I feel that when the first 3 cards that came out together were very much financial in nature. So let me just show them to you. We have the 2 of coins here. We also have the 4 of coins here. And then the Page of Wands in a financial, in a finance or career related reading can represent prosperity. And so we see here at the very beginning of everything, we see this kind of imbalance with the two of coins and the King of Swords. And the King of Swords, it's like the King of Swords is trying to figure out what to do at the very beginning of this reading, what to do about your finances, right? Like maybe you've got a big ticket item coming up, but there's only a small amount of money, or you have several bills coming up that may all be small, but it all amounts to one giant amount that you need to obtain. And so there seems to be this focus on, well, how do you obtain this money in order to make things happen, right? So it's like a, you know, a strategist type of energy coming from our King of Swords. Our strategy, what's the strategy, right? What's the strategy for prosperity? We have 2 pages here, which is, you know, they bring the message, they carry a message. They're often the ones that, they're not the ones that are actually in motion to bring the message. The knights are, but the pages, it's kind of like the awareness of the message, right? And so with the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands, our dear strategist, the King of Swords, comes up with some sort of idea or some sort of plan to bring in more money. And it feels like, even though it's in its infancy stages, right, its early stages, that you feel like it's very possibly going to be, you know, that one little thing that kind of helps you to get over the edge of a financial hurdle. Now, I sometimes get this message from this card, not always, but today I certainly did when I saw the 3 cards come out together. We see him putting money in the bank, right? And so this is often a warning to not leap headfirst into something. Not leap headfirst into a new business venture, for instance, because of the amount of money it's going to cost to get you started. Not leaping headfirst into, you know, a new bill or something, some sort of new subscription or something like that, where It will take from you rather than give to you. So there is this focus of money leaving and therefore putting money aside. So be very, very cautious of your finances when a card like this comes up and it's the Fool's with it. The Fool's like saying, "Oh gosh, don't spend that money. Don't spend that money on that unnecessary thing, whatever that is." Right? That could be different for everyone. It's possible one of you may be saving to buy a house, at which point you do not want to be spending extra money on things that are of no use to you in the present moment, right? There's a house on here, which is the only reason why I mentioned that. But the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Cups indicate that there is going to be some communication that comes in regarding this situation that does make you happy, that does make you feel like, okay, your wish was to get to a point where you'd be able to overcome this. So that's fantastic. You'll be able to do so. So we have beautiful energy there. And then Sagittarius, we have the Justice card and the Ace of Wands. So I feel like this could be you getting a creative epiphany that will help you to find a way past this financial hurdle and also to prevent future ones. The Ace of Wands is often that creative epiphany, that a creative awareness. And with the Justice card and the balanced scales, I feel like, we started out with an imbalance and now here we are ending with a balance. So I do feel that you will find a way to make things work, whether it'll be on time or not. Well, it's hard to say because you have a very slow moving Knight here as your overall energy. So I think that, you may be late on a bill, but it does look like you will find a way through it. You will find a way around it. And the creative epiphany, I think, will help you to see a way in which you can bring in more income, Sagittarius, to kind of future-proof this so you don't go through the same thing again, if that makes sense. So that is what I'm seeing for the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, once again, I will be picking the winner of this reading, and it will be in a video tomorrow. So check the video tomorrow to see if you won. Be sure to comment down below so that you can be entered into the 1-card tarot reading drawing for Friday. And as always, Sagittarius, mahalo nui loa, love and light, kiss kiss.